If you're here, I'm going to assume that you're in the midst of planning your wedding, or maybe you're just getting started. Wherever you are in your journey, welcome. I'm so happy you joined us. Before we get into the nitty-gritty of wedding planning, this video is going to focus more on you and your partner's why. Having a clear understanding of why you both want to have a wedding will be useful to come back to when things start to feel a little sticky in the process. We're going to talk about what negotiables and non-negotiables are, how to incorporate you into your wedding, and lastly, and perhaps most importantly, boundary setting. In my opinion, this video is one of the most important videos. It's crucial to get on the same page with your partner about what you want, what you don't want, what's important to you and not important to you, and what each of your strengths are in the process. Having all of this information is going to be so helpful. I recommend taking 15 minutes where you won't be disrupted and click on the attached journal prompt I created for you below. Discuss each question honestly and fill out the journal prompt together. All right, let's get into it. Let's start with your why. Really think about this honestly. There are no right or wrong answers. Why do you want to plan a wedding and not just get married in any other form, like an elopement or a private ceremony? Are you the first in your family to get married? Do you love the idea of having all of your friends and family in one place? Do you love planning events and can't wait to design your own space? Do you feel like planning a wedding might bring you and your partner closer together? Or do you feel like this is something you have to do for your family? Whatever it is, say it out loud to one another and talk about why both of you want a wedding. Discuss honestly what worries you about the process and what is important to the both of you during the process. Then write it all down. Negotiables and non-negotiables. These are the must-haves on your wedding day and the least important stuff. What are 3 things you need to have on your wedding day? Personally, when I was planning my wedding, my husband and I agreed that having quality food and drinks, good music, and coffee, believe it or not, we brought in a coffee bar with a barista to make fancy coffees for our guests during dessert. Those were our non-negotiables. Things that were negotiable for us were invitations. We got them printed online. Wedding party attire. We had our friends wear whatever made them feel comfortable in a certain color. And florals. Although I love flowers, I know that they can get pricey, so I opted for a very minimal floral decor. Both of you should write down 3 negotiables and 3 non-negotiables, then come together and discuss. What you decide on together will be the 3 elements that you agree to put more of your budget into and less of your budget into. I know it gets very easy to get caught up in wedding ideas on Instagram and TikTok and Reddit and Pinterest, etc. I'm overwhelmed just thinking about it. So something I like to do with my clients to help them have a focus and something to revert back to when they're spiraling on an internet black hole is to think about the things that inspire you individually and as a couple. Knowing this is going to automatically infuse personal and unique touches into your day. Where was your first date? Maybe you bar hopped Bushwick bars all day and ended up eating pizza late night in the evening. How fun! Maybe you have your after party or welcome party at one of those bars, or you have late night pizza delivered to your venue. What music do you love to dance to when you're cooking? What are some of your favorite foods, movies, art, books? Do you have a nickname for one another or a city or country that you love to visit together? Thinking of these things and writing them down might inspire ways to incorporate your favorite books, food, and music into your day so that your wedding is uniquely yours. Lastly, boundaries. I'm not gonna lie, planning a wedding is a lot. This is the first time that you're likely collaborating on an event this large and investing this much time and money into. Having your why and your negotiables and your non-negotiables and your personal touches in place on paper is like the roadmap to your wedding. So anytime someone is like, why are you doing this that way? You can say, because together as a team, we decided that X, Y, and Z is going to work for us. If you have family contributing financially to your wedding, then you have to decide how much say outside of your partnership do you feel comfortable with. I suggest having those conversations from the very beginning of your planning so that everything is laid out on the table right before you start building your vendor team. Well, that's it for now. I'll see you in the next video. Let's get started. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave them below.